Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Cookies. Actually, today's more of a cookie show, not so much a coffee show. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. My name's Lindsay. Today's Monday, and we are so thankful that you're here. Nick's thankful too. He's not going to do a lot of talking today. So Nick, do you want to get on camera and wave to everyone?
Morning, everyone.
So poor Nick, he has lost his voice, and it has been hilariously challenging for him to be in the office this morning. And like we were walking up to our office, and we always take the stairs, right? Try to take the stairs. You do that exercise when you can. And somebody else was in the stairs, and he didn't say a word. Didn't say, like, the other guy was like, so, just, oh, good morning. How are y'all doing? Did you have a good weekend? Like, just so friendly. And I'm like picking up the slack. Like, yes, it was a great weekend. We had a great weekend. It was so great, and just talking to this guy. And Nick is quiet the whole time, which, if you know Nick, was really hard for him. And he's just doing this like head nod of like, yeah. It was great. It was so funny.
The poor guy probably thought I was like rude or in a bad mood or something. Like this is my voice right now, and this is me struggling to talk right now. Like this is.
He actually sounds really good right now because he's had some warm coffee on it. You should have heard him this morning. He sounded. I don't even know how to describe how you sounded. Like it was like.
So you had to do the same thing. Thank God for microphones that can turn me up here. So Amber. So on the drive to church, Amber had to lean in to listen to me talk.
Yeah, and I did the same thing this morning because I'm like, the vents are blowing. It's just the car's not super insulated, so. I was just hearing noise, and I'm like, okay, what is he saying?
Yeah. What is he saying? What? I don't get it. So it's such an opposite side of it because normally I'm the one leaning into Amber to be like, honey, I can't hear you. I need you to speak up. And you should see the volume change. Like normally, like on our microphone, the gains, like Lindsay's here and I'm down here to make sure we balance out. And right now it's like Lindsay's down here and I'm like way up here because I can't talk.
You poor thing.
It's so funny. It's funny because it just is funny.
Yeah. You've been struggling with your voice since
all weekend.
Well, we didn't have the show on Thursday. Right.
We didn't have the show on Friday.
And no, we did. We did. It was just an experimental.
It's experimental. It was a throwback to Ernesto.
Yes, it was. So do we say that wasn't technically live, or do we?
No, that wasn't live. People know it wasn't live. People know.
Okay, but it said live, like on the video.
Oh, so, it did. Okay,
yeah.
So that was obviously not live. That was a throwback. During the introduction, I say this is a bonus episode.
Right. And then we got called out for not ending it correctly. Like we didn't say rise up and cry. Like we got called out. So. When we do throwbacks, Nick, we always got to end our videos the right way.
we not only got to end the videos the right way, we need to make sure we put it in the description. Like, hey, everyone, this is a throwback. This was a bonus episode. But what it allowed for, when we have guests now, and we get to that 30-minute mark, hey, we can end that video, and then we can start getting more content from them to share later.
Or another idea I had was like, hey, I can't do it in the morning. Okay, great. Well, let's come in the afternoon and let's film this, and then we'll make it go live the next day or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a brainstormer for me.
Here's my why. I love this. I love our interactions. I love talking to the audience. I love reading the comments live. I am not trying to be a show that is not live. I'm just not going to do it.
We got people liking your James Earl Jones voice.
James Earl Jones. I don't have the comments pulled up. I've been working on a tech. Hold on. I'm getting caught up.
This is hilarious. You
sound like a host from a late night show. I want you to hear me. Oh, this is greatest.
Don't strain it too
man.
much, Nick.
No,
We're gonna
I
have- we
can't.
have
I
meetings
can't.
Later.
Well, not only do we have meetings later, but like this weekend was mighty was Warrior Conference, and I'm like Pastor Keith is on stage, and I'm like, I want to yell, and I can't. So Pastor Jess, I tried to have a conversation with her, and even she was like looked at me kind of funny, like, what's wrong with your voice? Like, I know who you are, I know how loud you are. Like, this is not normal for you.
Yeah.
And I was having to whisper because so just so you know, like this, if you hear my voice now, this is me actually straining to talk at this octave. Okay.
Well, stop.
When I'm whispering like this doesn't hurt. So, I don't know how long it's going to be.
What this really means is Lindsay's going to get a lot of work done today because it's going to be so quiet in the office.
You got the Batman voice. Oh, Taylor, good morning. Morning, Sean. Morning, Enriquito. Good morning, everyone. Aw. I didn't know that Taylor was watching our show.
I
That makes me
know.
happy.
I know. It's so
I love
exciting.
them. Hey, you want to know what? We should have Taylor and Gabe on here one day.
We should.
I mean, it's not like they don't live within 20 minutes of here.
And they've just
How do you do when you
rearranged
quiet
their-
yell? Okay, ready? Ready, quiet yell. There you go. That's my quiet yell.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is that like some inside joke from a movie or some guy
Yes.
joke or
Yes, that was my quiet yell.
I don't get it.
I don't yell quietly.
I know.
That was a silent
Which
yell.
is why I'm like,
You want to know what I've learned though? Since I can't use my voice, the look. Like my girls
I'm
have
really
figured
good
that
at
out
the
now.
look.
The girls have figured that out now.
I have to move my camera because I'm like looking at Nick, but the ring, like the light is in my face. So I'm
Oh,
like,
then
seeing,
here. You want to
I'm
what?
seeing lights. So
Y'all just chit chat with me. So here we go, right? This weekend was Warrior Conference, and if you're a guy that's local here, we're gonna have another one come out in fall, and you guys are gonna get invited to it because we got permission now to actually. Good morning, Rosalie. Sean, that was my quiet yell. Just it's not there, bro. It's just not. We got permission now to actually share the bumper videos from church. So that way we can actually help because you know what was great about this? Oh, Taylor would like to become a guest on the show. So Taylor,
Hey.
I'll call you when the show's over. Actually, I need to call a couple people. Oh, Lindsay, did you go downstairs and get the cookies?
no, do you want me to?
No.
Like right now?
Oh my goodness.
You said you were gonna go
I
get
know
them.
I said I was gonna go
offered to
down.
go get them.
I know. Rosalie, they are in my car. They're in my car. And yes. So Rosalie, oh my goodness. And we're gonna have to put her Coco's Kitchen
Yes, we
link
will.
in the comments. She made chocolate chip cookies and there was another cookie in there.
It was peanut butter.
Oh, I
had one
smelled
last
it.
night.
What? You got to eat the cookies? Hold on, you can't see her. She's
I know,
laughing
I
really a
know.
lot. You got to eat the cookies?
I did. Yes, because I was at Amber's house for dinner, Nick and Amber's house. Nick actually left to go to his Bible study. So it was Amber was dictating and she didn't know that those cookies were earmarked
For the show?
For the show. So she's like, oh, actually, this is what happened. She got Sydney up and Sydney came and sat in my lap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the cookies were sitting right there. And so Sydney's like, and she's like doing her whole body dance thing.
Sydney's one. She's a baby. She can't talk yet, but she
Yeah.
will squeak at you.
She definitely communicates. She's got this whole like talking with her body language
Yes.
going down. She can. She's
Hold on.
She's good.
Hold on. Ready? Good morning,
Yeah.
Victor. Thank you for tuning in, brother. I need you to do the body language.
No.
Go ninja, go. I was going to sing go ninja, go.
You'll have to put an overlay over it. My camera's off, so sorry for the adjustings.
Goodness gracious. You know,
know.
it's almost like I thought you were a professional at this by now. We've been doing this show for how long?
I used to be. And then we had like a snow day and
Oh,
it's
right.
just been too long.
Right.
Yeah. I got a request over the weekend to never miss a show day again.
So that actually, like here we go. Like you guys are in the comments.
Oh, I moved it the wrong way.
Hey,
My
did I say?
goodness.
Hey, Victor's all the way in San Diego watching. Morning, brother.
Hey, thank you.
So here we go, right? Hey, if there's a snow day, I could recreate a set in my house. Would you guys want us to go live from the house?
Is that better? I'm trying to fix this.
Well, you just leave it alone.
No, it's bugging me because like when I do,
You're centered. You're centered. Yes. Hold on. I need you to do ninja. So here we go. Like seriously, like that. I'm asking a real question. Okay. Like if there's a snow day or for some reason we don't come to the office, would you guys want us to go live from wherever we are at 9 a.m.?
Even if it's like with our own phones, with our own, like it's not going to be the headsets and stuff like that, is it? Like, what would that look like?
Oh, no.
Obviously, Nick. I'm going to say, yeah, the people that are watching our show are going to say, no, we don't want you to go on again. Please just stay off.
So no. Like if we get yeses in the comments, I'm going to buy a Pelican case. I'm going to figure out how we're going to put all this together. And maybe
a Pelican case?
A Pelican case, the big plastic case that opens, that has all the foam in it, so you can put things in places and they don't get damaged when you travel.
I did not know that was called a Pelican. Why is it called a Pelican case?
Because that's the primary company they came out with it first. It's almost like Yeti. Like Yeti coolers. Like, hey, do you have your Yeti? Like people just know what it is. People, especially if you're in the firearm world, know that a Pelican case is where you keep your firearms.
Gotcha.
Especially when you're traveling because you can lock it.
Like, why is it called a Pelican case? Is it because pelican, like the bird, the pelican, can extend its mouth? Like, you know what I mean? And
no,
it puts water in it. So
you want to know what? Is it a Yeti because it's furry and cold? Like, no, it's a Yeti.
Yetis
it's a Pelican
live in
case.
The cold. Therefore, anything up there is going to stay cold. Yeah. Genius.
Right? So,
genius name.
So if we get yes in the comments, then yes, I will actually buy a Pelican case so we can travel with this and go live. Because oh my goodness, how fun would that be if instead of us going live here, right? Like what if we were in Sean's? So Sean does woodworking, right?
Right.
What if we were in his garage and got to go live with him in his garage, right?
I would need a change of clothes for all the
sawdust and everything else,
yes.
right? Or here we go, right? Like what if we go like on a business trip?
I've had that thought of like, are we always gonna be
inside the studio?
Take vacations. I'm taking vacations.
Pelicans are STV. They steal your food. That's greatness. But no, I mean, I'm thinking like what if some of our audience, what if we went and visited with them to have them as guests, but instead of having them come to the studio, we went and traveled, went to their location. So the only thing I'd have to figure out is what internet device we would need to make sure we have the bandwidth to go live.
Yeah, your hotspot. I don't know if that'll do it.
I don't know. No, I'm being very serious. Like, I don't know if my phone's hotspot would have the bandwidth.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Like, we might have to actually have a hotspot device.
Well, look, now you have a new research project, a new tech research project. Aren't you so excited?
No.
Really?
No, yes. See, Sean likes this idea. Swirls, yeah. Sean, what if we could shoot an episode at Swirl's kitchen?
Ooh.
Oh, or even better. Ready? What if we went to Rosalie's house and got to shoot an episode while she's cooking with her, and then taste test it as it comes out of the oven?
Yeah. Figured this out, Nick. Like yesterday.
My taste buds just got so happy. So happy. Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Like what if, cause okay, so a lot of companies do their years from January to December, right? Or January to January, December to December, whatever it is, right? But we've decided with this company, we're going to do our years from June to June. So in June, we are going to go, maybe it's a staycation, maybe it's a vacation, right? But we're going to have our yearly planning days. So if we do a staycation, let's say, what's that fun place that's in Grapevine?
Great Wolf Lodge.
Yes, if we go to the Great Wolf Lodge for the week, right? So the kids can go down the slides and go have fun, and we can actually do our business planning session, but we still need to go live, right? So if we did that, we would make sure we need to take this technology so we could go live, because I love this setup.
Right.
I do. Oh, right. See, Rosalie likes this idea. Rosalie, the morning. Oh man, that'd be fun. That means I'm gonna have to get like wireless headsets or something like that.
And lapels.
Lapel mics.
Lapel mics.
Like the good ones, not the cheap ones.
Yeah. This is going to be an investment, Nick.
Okay.
This is an investment.
But it doesn't have to be an investment now. It's something that we can actually P-bed, plan, brief, execute, debrief.
Welcome to our level 10 meeting.
Right.
Everybody.
Good morning, everyone. Right. And but it's something that maybe we don't have now, but we can have in the future. What if we had a studio with a kitchen in it?
Yes. I would actually create a cooking show.
Like Rosalie, here we go, right? What if we had a studio with a full-blown kitchen in it? Where we could
We're
bring
gonna have moving sets, y'all.
like seriously. Like I'm almost thinking like it might not be wise for us to go get office space. We might need to go get like
a house.
Oh, yes. Like, what if Coffee and Cookies bought a house in the house?
Did y'all just see that?
And the house was the set. And here we go, right? And in different rooms, they were actually set up as sets. So not only do we get to use this house, but other people could come in and use the Texas set, or come in and use the like let's say like we have couches. So this is the meeting room set, and in the office there's a boardroom set, and in the kitchen there's a oh my goodness, and then here we go. Ready? There has to be a pool. There has to be. Oh, I'm losing it. Hold on.
Okay, he got too excited. Nick, I need you to just take a deep breath.
Okay, there has to be a pool at the house. That way when people want to come over and they want to have an outdoor set, right? There's a way to have a like a pool background or an outdoor living space, right? Amber, we have to buy another house. and what's going to happen is the company's going to buy it because it's going to be a company asset, right? But then, when we have people like David Gonzalez, when he wants to come and shoot his show, there's that feel, there's that living room feel set for him, right? Back when we were over at Venture X, there were some guys that were wanting to start their own show, but they were like, hey, we don't want the podcast with the headsets and the mics and all this stuff. Too much excitement's going on, right, Angelina? Amber, I'm glad you like the themes because you're going to be in charge of decorating it. Yes. Just FYI. Okay. But they don't want the headsets and the mics. They want it more lounge style. Great. Well, we have a set for that. Right? And then what that means is that I can have my type of internet in that, and it's going to be awesome, and everyone's going to be able to shoot at one time. Everyone's going to be able to go live. And not only does Nick get to have a morning show with Lindsay, but now you get to have a morning show. Like Rosalie could have a morning show. Taylor could have a morning show.
It doesn't have to be a morning show.
No. It could be a morning show. It could be an evening show.
And watch our show, and then you can do your show.
But seriously, like Taylor, she's been in corporate. She's a mom of 3 kids, right?
Yeah, 3 kids.
3 kids, right?
She owns her own. They own their own business.
She's also an entrepreneur, right? Her and Gabe have this relationship thing going, right? Like,
and she's going into the homeschooling world now. It's so exciting.
And
so many possibilities.
Oh, Janet, I got you, girl. I got you. I see it. Janet's like, I can help you with that purchase. I love it. So, but imagine how many other people, positive, okay? I'm not talking, we have enough news out there. Yeah. There's enough news. Like
you're gonna dictate that.
Absolutely.
You want to be in our podcast
absolutely.
area, you got to have positivity.
Yes. There will be an agreement. There will absolutely be an agreement. Like, great. Like, you can talk about some things especially if they're on your heart, but the overall objective needs to be a positive show. This world needs more positive, and this world needs more leaders.
Maybe we need to change the show to Positively Coffee and Cookies.
No, I like coffee and cookies. It's not changing. I'm having my coffee. You're having your coffee. I am so sad that the cookies are in the car. So the cookies are going to happen tomorrow, right? But how awesome would that be to actually have a space where other people could then start their own shows?
Yeah, Janet could have a show about real estate.
Absolutely.
In a house.
In a house. Right? And then the next part of that is not only do you get that, but now you have a good place to invite your guest, right? Because in my head, minus the cookies, we're not getting rid of the cookies. Yes, I know today, right? Today. But like the fridge is stocked with bottled water, right? Coco's Kitchen supplying cookies for every day, right? Like Coco's Cookies gets a contract.
Ooh.
Okay. And she's
like
responsible
this,
for the cookies, for some other things. We're going to have a real espresso bar, right? And
That's where we can house the espresso machine.
Oh my goodness. Right. That's
we
already water tapped.
And we can contract Lindsay's coffee.
Ooh, and we can open up an LLC. Oh my goodness.
Okay, did you guys see just how that visionary just took hold of him and it just went pew?
Angelina, I hope you wrote down all those notes. And for those of you that don't know, Angelina is my executive assistant. Like, if you see me asking her to do things, I love her, right? But she's my executive assistant. Just FYI. So when you see me Angelina, I need you, girl. I need you to write down everything I just said because what will happen is Angelina will shoot me a chat within Teams of, hey, here's what you said. Here was your idea. I can take that. I can go put that into a Word document and then hear me on this. It doesn't move forward. And this is a rule. This is a rule. Well, Rosalie, why do you do that in the comments? I love it. I wasn't reading it and I saw your face light up. So, but what Angela would do is she'll send me those notes. I'll put it into a one-page business plan because if a one-page business plan does not happen, then Lindsay and Amber will not let me move forward with it.
Exist, no. You know what's funny though is that he's so excited about this idea. This will happen.
This will happen today. This will happen today. This will happen. Lindsay and Amber and Angelina, I'm letting you guys know right now. We are going to buy a house for this company. And I love it better than renting real estate or anything of that nature. Because if we go the office route, great, we're bound by that, right? We can't have the themes, we can't have the pool, we can't have all that. But if we do it with a house, we can have all that. I can have my kitchen set, right? So
and we could even, if we got a big enough house, we could even have office space,
oh yes,
that we.
That means I get a war room.
We could actually take the garage and move that into some kind of office. I don't know. Just yeah.
No, Lindsay.
Why?
No, the cars go in the garage.
In a house that you don't live in?
Yes. When I show up, the cars go in the garage.
Okay, Nick. You're getting this taste of garage life for your vehicles, and you like it.
I really do like it. But and here we go, right? And now as I'm thinking of this, I'm probably breaking 3 or 4 laws. I'm going to run a business out of a house. Maybe because of zoning, maybe there's something I don't know. But then let's buy a building. Let's buy a building and do it.
That vision.
Let's buy a building and do it.
That's why we're going to do it.
Right. And here we go. Right. I can sit here. So here we go. As a visionary, you're going to set the direction, right? You don't always it could be a house. It could be a building, but now you know what I want. Now I'm going to speak that into existence. Right. And now I need to make sure I come into alignment with my business partner and with my wife and with the people who are within my sphere of influence. So we're all moving in one direction. Okay. Because
that's the insurance part of you.
Right. How does Rosalie know me so well?
She knows you
right?
Really well.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So that was not the design of the show today. That was a great tangent. And the house can have a woodworking studio in the back. Hey, Sean, bro, we could talk about it, man.
He also wants a contract to make pens for all our clients.
I don't see that in the comments.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Why not?
Pay attention.
Goodness gracious. You know, me not having a voice for not having a voice today. Y'all are getting all of the talking. And like afterwards, like my throat's actually starting to hurt now. So like afterwards, like Lindsay is going to get a quiet Nick for the rest of the day. Like so much work is going to get done. Because he can't talk. We still have our level 10 meeting and she's going to be like, Nick, what's your think about on this and this and this topic? And I'm be like,
Yeah. He's going to start doing sign language to me. Like,
you know what's funny? Like I can actually communicate with my kids really well because they know baby sign language and I know baby sign language.
what's
food, water.
Hungry? Are you hungry, Nick?
Hungry. Please. More, please.
Yeah.
Oh man. So here we go, right? Oh, Rosalie, trust me, that's gonna go in the one-page business plan because that has to be part of the expense category. Mm-hmm. Yep. How many of you parents have actually taught your kids like baby sign language? Like that has alleviated so much stress in our household. Mm-hmm. The fact that now Sydney can actually do more, like she understands what that means. She understands what water means. She knows what milk means. Like it's really helped with understanding what, I'm sure you are, Angelina. It's really helped with that communication. But here we go, right? Amber and I had a realization last night. Mm-hmm. So if you met my daughters, my middle daughter, Isla, you'll ask her to do something. And sometimes she will just sit there and stare at you.
I've been on the other side of that stair. It's a little scary.
and for the longest time, Vic says hi.
Oh, hi, Vic. It was so good to meet you yesterday. I'm like, I think that's Vic. I'm going to go say hi.
And it used to drive us batty. Like I like go do this and she just look at you. But now, and it used to frustrate both Amber and I because we're like, why is this child being defiant?
Okay.
You ready?
What's the revelation you guys had?
She's not being defiant. She's thinking. Now that she can communicate, she's now, when she gets into that thinking mode, and you'll see it click in. Like it's very obvious when it clicks in now, but it's not defiance, it's thinking. And she'll go, yeah, I hear what you're saying, mommy and daddy, but what about this? Or I really don't want to do that. I want to do this. Mm-hmm. Or I know you gave me options A and B, but let's talk about this. Mm-hmm. Before, when she couldn't communicate, we just thought she was being defiant. Mm-hmm. But now that she can't communicate, Amber was like, oh my goodness, she's our thinker.
She's your contemplator.
She is. Mm-hmm. I hear what you're telling me, but what about this and this and this and this and this and this? Yeah. Right? And I sit here as a parent and I'm like, oh my goodness, like granted, it's never been like just a horrible thing, but it's been very trying as a parent. And now that I know that she's thinking about it, I can step back and go, okay, I've told my child what to do. They're thinking about it. And that's good. Hear me on this. As a parent, you do not want to squish that.
Right.
Okay. As a parent, if your child is thinking like that, you need to make sure that you allow the space and room for that kind of mentality to grow. Mm-hmm. So now Amber and I know now when we tell Isla to do something, she's not going to be like London, who's very quick to, she enjoys being a leader. She enjoys getting things done. She enjoys going, but Isla's going to sit there and think, okay, well, let me think about this before I say yes. Mm-hmm. So the thing that we've been working on with her, yes. Oh man. Yes. London's great at negotiating. Well, okay. We're focused on Isla right now. So within school, they teach the kids, is this a green option or a red option? So when you make this decision, is there a green outcome that is positive, or is there a red option, a red outcome that is negative? And Amber was telling the story last night of how Isla didn't want to go to bed. And Amber said, okay, the green option is you lay here in bed. Like, Isla's tired. Isla's beyond tired. Like, after Amber left the room, she passed out in 2 minutes, right? But Amber was like, okay, either you can lay down and go to bed now and you get a treat tomorrow morning because you've listened and I'm going to reward you for listening. Or you're going to get out of bed and I'm going to have to come up here and I'm going to have to give you a spat on the bobo, right?
Which means butt.
Which is butt. Now,
yeah.
Here we go, right? My
For
girls,
those of you that don't
my
know
girls.
Amber language.
Yes. We're gonna have to write a book. I told Amber, hey, sweetheart, we're gonna have to write a book called Dirty Business. She was like, no, we're not gonna do that. I got a great reaction out of her. But with that red light, green light thing, Isla can visualize that. Because right now she can't visualize good decision, bad decision.
Right.
But she can visualize green light, red light. And she was like, well, no, I don't want to go back. I want to get up. Okay. Amber was like, okay, well, go ahead and get up. Let me give you your spat. Now, just so you know, Amber's spat is that. Okay. We wrestle with our girls harder than they get spankings. Okay. And then you're going to get right back in bed anyway. Or you can just stay in bed right now and you get a treat tomorrow morning. And so Isla picked the red decision and was like, hey, go ahead and get up. Let me give you a spat right now because you're going to get right back in bed. And she said, she was like, yeah. And then Isla, of course, did not move. She kept thinking about it and was like, oh, no, I'll stay in bed. I get a treat tomorrow, right? and she was like, oh, okay, but the green option is treat, right? And she stayed in bed and well, lo and behold, Amber had the patience to talk her through that because we now understand that she needs to think about it before she's going to make a decision. You got to slow it down, right? You got to take that deep breath. And Isla is already pre-wired like that. Like some people have to learn that skill.
Yes.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. But Isla's pre-wired that way. And I don't want to change that wiring because that's going to make her a great, not just negotiator, but a great leader as she grows up.
Yeah.
So
you're actually talking to a contemplator. I'm a contemplator.
Yes.
And I go through my thinking process. I'm much faster at it now because I've been.
You've developed it.
I've been developing that, but not everybody thinks that way. Like my husband doesn't think that way. He's not he's so we're talking about when I say contemplator, if you don't know, it's Kendall Life Languages. There's 7 of them. And this is something that you and I have actually recently started talking about, possibly doing again. But for me, again, because it changes actually with every big life change, your languages have the fluctuation of changing as well.
Wait a second. You're telling me you're not one thing for the whole life forever?
No.
There's some give and take on that.
I actually want to do the visionary and integrator test again because I think I might have. My scores have changed.
You're hanging around me too much. Your scores have definitely changed.
We're gonna need another integrator.
We are our next hire, but here we go. Right now, so we've done hiring. We've done hiring of I like you. Now it's hey, I like you. I need you to go take these tests.
Right.
Because
make sure that you're the right fit for what this company.
There
needs.
you go. Yep. There you go. So keep going with your story there.
Oh, so we did this test. Gosh, it was right after Tristan was born. So before Lexi was born, and I had high contemplator. That was my highest language, and you kind of like fluctuate. You score somewhere on all of them. You're either really strong in one, and you're a few, and weak in the others, or you have some middle ground. But Dustin's weakest was contemplator. So my strength was contemplator and his weakest was contemplator.
Well, I mean, and you'll see that a lot within relationships. You're attracted to your opposite.
Because it's different from you.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
So
we're going to need to end the show because we're over time.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So we have a lot to do today. So, hey, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. You want to know what? I'm going to let Lindsay end out the show because my voice is actually really starting to hurt now.
Okay. Drink your coffee now.
I am. Bye, y'all.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We are so thankful for you and for what you guys bring to this show and to help us. So keep joining us, keep bringing it, and bring your positive, because there are people in your world that need it today. They need you to be positive. They need you to be uplifting. They need you to be loving on them. And you need to be great, because this world needs greatness, and that's you. So don't forget to rise up and crush it. Bye, y'all.